factor for me. And there's great young players, and to get that chance to play with those guys is going to be I'm really excited about it.
Were you frustrated how long the off-season process took for you to sign?
Yeah, a little bit frustrated. I was joking earlier. It's like I was a fat kid in a PE class when they're picking for dodgeball teams. I'm the only one left, and kind of looking around, and it was frustrating. So it's like you want to get it done, but at the same time you want to be patient and go into a situation that you feel good about, you're excited about. So it took all summer, but I'm happy to be here.
Lou, were you surprised that, after the 2 seasons you put in with the Suns, some really good times, that they didn't come harder at you?
Yeah, I was a little surprised at that, but with the Martin leaving, I guess they felt like they wanted to go in a different direction, and they didn't value, I guess, what I brought to the team enough to bring me back. So, their loss.
Talk about this fit. You don't necessarily know all the pieces in place going forward, but as far as what you bring and the roster these guys have, they pretty much know what their team is.
Yeah. Well, like I said, with the addition of D-Lee and some other guys, Rodney, I'm excited to play with him again. We were teammates in Philly, but Monte Ellis and Steph Curry. Those are some 2 really good young guards. So to get the chance to play with those guys is pretty exciting, and just to play on a team that plays up tempo, similar to the Suns, but just really are high octane and really like to get up and down the floor. It's exciting for me.
What about, I know the process free agency wise was longer than you necessarily wanted, but nonetheless, you come out undrafted out of school, first couple of years working your tail off to try to stick.
Yeah.
And at this point, you're an established player that everybody assumed would catch on with the team. Just talk about finding a place in the league and having some longevity.
I think that's the goal for any player, but the reality is it's business, and you can't ever know for certain if you're going to be somewhere for any extended period of time, and so you just have to understand that going in, and I do. It's unfortunate. You'd like to be able to kind of find a place to call home and be there, but that's just the nature of the NBA. And there's guys move in every summer, and I'm happy for my experiences. I don't have any regrets, and I appreciate every opportunity to play basketball and to do what I love to do. So I'm just excited to be here.
You talked about how the Warriors style fits your game, but talk about how much this team needs energy and rebounding.
Yeah, I think with the addition of David Lee and myself, and I think it's going to help out a lot on the glass a little bit. Try to get those fast breaks started, and just I think my skill set, the way I like to play, really fits into this style of basketball. Running the floor, I'm going to try to defend a little bit and bring more of a defensive mind to the team if I can, and try to do that as well. But I just think that up-tempo style just really was attractive to me in choosing to come here.
Not to go backwards on you, but is it a little crazy to look at the Suns and how in just a couple of months, you're not the only guy who left town. Steve Kerr steps down. Amari obviously didn't come back. Dave Griffin just today joined up with Cleveland. Guys going a whole bunch of different ways, and they have a different squad. You probably didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. Like I said, I knew it was kind of that's the nature of it, and sometimes there's big changes, sometimes there's small changes. But I think with Amari leaving, it kind of precipitated all the other changes, and kind of led to some of the decisions that they made this offseason, and I just wasn't in those plans, so I had to just look ahead and look forward to for me, for what I'm gonna for what I want to do, and for things that I want to accomplish, and I can't it's obviously I'm a little disappointed that I'm not back there in Phoenix, because I had a great time there, a great experience with everybody, teammates and front office and coaches, everybody involved. It was some of the best couple years of my career, and so I'll always be proud to have played in the Suns uniform, but I have to look ahead, and for myself I have to look ahead to what's next.
What do you think of just coming to the Bay in general, being a Vegas guy? Did you get over here much, through the years?
I haven't spent much time here in the Bay. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and the times that I visited here, I've had a great time, and it's one of my favorite cities to play in. As a son, it was one of my favorite cities to come to. So I'm excited to kind of learn more about the city and kind of get situated here.